Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole...
My great aspiration, my greatest ambition is to be so good. Now, in that way, I'm tiresome, as I suppose, to live with, because I want to be a fantastic human being.
I am the greatest. We're not disputing that, Cassius, but how does Sonny Liston feel about it? He can't feel but one way, and let's take everything I say and like it. Because February the 25th, I'm going to take back my job. I'm the champ. He's no champ. He's a tramp.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? People's blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Sunday. I'm gonna try my best to be unwavering and unbiased. Before I go there, quick shout outs to my writers, my poets, content creators. To the new subscribers, I appreciate y'all thoroughly from the bottom of my heart. We good over here. Thank you. Thank you. This is about to be a very, very active week. I'm telling you. If you've been following me, you know that I'm not just stagnant. I'm working. I'm actually doing things behind the scenes all the time. And you will see this coming week exactly what I'm talking about. Every day. From the streams to the reaction videos to the topics that I picked out specific. Yeah, it's that type of time. Pressure all year. This ain't no different. You know, I did a reaction video maybe a week and a half ago, right? Let me bring this up on the screen. Did a reaction video about this specific subject. I didn't go into a lot of detail. I gave just enough. And then it was brought to my attention that I didn't cover it as much as I possibly could have. So I decided that I would spin the block on it. Pros and cons. We don't want to put all this bad juju on one person and not call out all the attributes of the other and vice versa. Let's just be completely fair about it. real quick, like, repost, let the people know that we're on. Let me make sure my comments is straight. If anybody wants to send anything through, it'll show up on the screen. It'll be highlighted. I'll reply to them if you agree or disagree with anything that I say in the duration of this. We're going into a new work week, new calendar days, hours. And I just want to be in a good space. I don't want to have anything negative on me. I want everything to be business oriented. I want a clear head. And so bottom line is Megan Thee Stallion, KLAY Thompson. That's why we're here. I think I'm fairly good at relationship stuff. I'm not going to talk about ancient Egypt, and you won't catch me trying to speak on shit that I'm not really familiar with, but I think I'm pretty good at the relationship stuff. And I have a clip that I'm going to play. And the reason why I want to play this one specifically is because it just gives you an idea of how different people's perspective is when it comes to status, when it comes to dating, how and who holds value in what weight class, crossing from one specific culture to another. It really does open your eyes to a lot. And what I thought was interesting about that particular video is that nobody seemed to have any concern or did anyone acknowledge the elephant in the room. Nobody. It's almost as if it just never happened. Nothing existed. And I'm talking about two separate situations. We're going to get there in a second. Let me go ahead and lock this one in real quick. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to let it run. Oh, yeah, I got some other shit that I want to address too. Probably a reaction. I'm going to do it. Obama tripping. Obama is, I don't know what he on, but my guy, we have to have a conversation. Let me find this video that I was looking at. This is the one right here. All right, I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna put it on the screen. It's a guy going on the street. He's asking people how everybody feel about it. I guess I can ask y'all too. How do you feel about KLAY Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion dating? Like, I don't care specifically about who another person is in love with, who you're having sex with. I don't care about any of that. Disclaimer. You love who you love. You like who you like. You're attracted to who you're attracted to. If they're from this country, cool. If they're not, cool. Whoever compliments you the best, more power to you. That's not the issue here. All right. For people who like to judge and throw shade at people for liking a certain type of man or woman because they don't fit their social norm, I don't support it. I've never gotten behind that at all. Never. Why is it your business? Why is it your concern whether or not he makes 40 million a year? Why does it make a difference whether or not this person is grossing X amount of dollars a year, or she has a BBL, or she's curvy, or she's from the islands? Why the fuck do you care about this person's happiness or love language and how they express it or communicate it? That shouldn't be your concern. What all it matters is these people are equally yoked. They've found union within their own perimeters that based off of how they were raised with core values. If that's what they decided to do, then that's what they decided to do. Why are you judging or hating or picking at that? I've never been that nosy of a person. If I ever have a conversation or discuss matters like this, it's a little deeper than just, oh, she's fucking him or he's fucking her. And no, it's more to it than that. So let me bring this up on the screen. This is public opinion. Regular Twitter people, pedestrians walking up and down the street, living their life. Not very long. I'm gonna play that, and then I'm gonna just pretty much give you my rundown on this, because let's switch over.
Guys, Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, how you guys feeling about it?
Oh, I seen her opening up the boo-boos online. That's not it, bro.
Big up to Klay, man. You know what I'm saying? 4 chips, Meg Thee Stallion, bro. I respect it, bro. I'm happy for Klay.
Come on, bro. That little itty bitty nigga can't handle all that ass. She need a dark skin nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, how you feeling about it?
Love it.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, how you feeling about it?
That's the cutest couple ever on my soul.
Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Hell no. Klay and Megan?
Yeah.
Klay and Megan.
He's a shooter off the court and on the court. You know what I mean?
Think it's gonna be good luck or bad luck for the team?
Hey, good luck. I can see Dallas Mavericks 2025 championship.
You think she's gonna be a good luck or a bad luck?
Bro, good luck, bro.
Yeah?
You telling me you wouldn't hoop with Meg Thee Stallion courtside, bro?
They look good on social media and their pictures.
So they're sexy couple?
I think so.
You think Klay Thompson is a downgrade or upgrade?
Downgrade, cuz, to this shit at the Warriors. Left us, cuz. I ain't gonna never forget that. And if I ever see Klay, I'm gonna jump right over your ass.
Klay's after the clout or Klay's after the WAP?
I mean, obviously the WAP. I'm after the fucking WAP. What's up, Meg? Pull up on me. I'm better than Klay, I'm sure, but I'm better.
Hey, short kings need love too. Hey, guys.
All right. So that's generally how the public is. I get that. I do. Either you don't really know who he is and you know who she is, or you're kind of just oblivious to the news and what's really happening in these people's world. Like personally, I'm not sitting on social media all day trying to figure out if this is a decent human being or not. But if it does happen to come across my table, I'll acknowledge it. I'll address it. I mean, I'm in that field at this point. One thing that I noticed no one spoke about was character. No one spoke about ethics. No one spoke about principalities, morals, decency. Everybody here was either, oh, they look cute together, or she got too much ass for him, or it's some real superficial shit. Nobody is really thinking about the greater or bigger picture with this whole situation. You've been in the spotlight every day, Miss Megan. You more than understand, just like Mr. Thompson, what comes with being in the spotlight. You're going to get ridiculed. You're going to get dissected. You're going to have a million people giving perspectives and opinions on your talent, your gifts, your personal life. And there's really nothing you can do with that. It's out of your control at that point. That's what you signed up for. And the reason why I have decided to spin back on this is because Megan Thee Stallion, I didn't forget. And I know a number of people didn't forget. And I'm here to remind the people, and I'm here to remind you that just because you have a decent shape, you have this level of success, and you have a cast of supporting men and women out there that will always most likely refuse to hold you accountable, does not mean that there's another portion of the world that remembers and sees you for who you are. What that clip showed is that people don't care about character anymore. If that was a regular person, they would have scoffed at him. He asked if it was about clout. What does clout have to do with anything? You like who you like. You love who you love. You are with whoever you want to be with. Just because I work at McDonald's don't mean that I can't be a great husband or a great wife to somebody. Just because I don't make $30 million a year does not mean that I can't take care of you. I can't protect. And what are we talking about? With all that being said, I don't know enough about them to say that they aren't a good match. But based on what we have seen, yeah, I have an issue. And my issue is Mr. Thompson, you are dealing with a Jezebel spirit. You are dealing with a woman who has excelled at being a chameleon, just like many of them. I don't care about how attractive you are. I don't care about how many celebrities you shake hands with. I don't care how much your BBL costs. I don't care how plastic you are, how much filter you utilize for your glamorizations. I don't care about none of that. Yeah, I like to let people go with the bullshit that they be doing. Megan Thee Stallion falsely got a man locked up. Tory Lanez in jail for a crime that he didn't commit. She protected the actual perpetrator that shot her, threw him under the bus. Yet everybody seems to forget about that. Oh shit. I got shot. I contradicted myself. We got multiple platforms talking about it, showing evidence and proof that her story does not align with forensic evidence. Her story and the other lady's story does not add up to video footage. It does not support the DNA that was found on the weapon. It's been proven without a shadow of a doubt. No opinions. It's not speculation. It's not rumors. It's not a what if. We have physical evidence that that man's DNA was nowhere on the weapon. They yet still, it's just like, oh shit, well, we're just gonna forget like that ever happened. Let's just go ahead and forget that she put on a whole Medea's family union style play. They put a whole video package together, animation style, to depict her fear for her life and how traumatized she was. Right. Even with everybody talking about it, even with the evidence being put on social media, multiple people speaking in response to the situation, the young lady I believe she's a governor or something like that. I can't even remember her name. I did a cover on her. She even said, we about to go ahead and take this to court. We trying to get this shit overturned. We need to get him out of jail immediately. That man should not be in there. And y'all know he shouldn't be in there. And yet and still, you turn the TV off, you turn your phone off. The next day we go on about our life. Megan Thee Stallion is now dating a NBA player. And it's like nothing ever happened. It's like, shit, well, life goes on. Fuck them. That's what I got from that video. Nobody addressed it. Nobody in that video said anything about it. Or did anyone mention the fact that she's being sued by another guy because he alleged that she forced him to watch her get her box beat in and obliterated by another dude. She forced him to watch, and it was his vehicle. Character. I don't care about your status or how famous you are. Your character speaks louder than your money. Your character is going to outlast your talents and your gifts every time. Your character is like the wear and tear on a good vehicle. Doesn't really matter how much mileage you put on it or lack of. If you're a shitty person, you're always going to be met with shitty results. People are always going to have backlash. You're not going to get the ass kissers and the people who want your autograph coming at you about your bad habits and your character and all. They're not going to say nothing to you. They just want to be in your presence, in your orbit. They want to be accepted by you. I don't care about any of that. Why? Because we're never going to hang out. We're never going to eat together. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't party. I don't engage in Diddy parties and all that other stuff. I am a regular person that like to do regular things, and I like to enjoy my peace and quiet and solitude. I want to be a different type of man walking this planet where I contribute something of righteousness to it. Once upon a time, I lived like you. I was out here like that. I don't see the world the way that I used to anymore. I could never be around someone who sat up here for the longest time. And imagine you hanging around somebody who said you raped somebody or you did things to children. Everybody is looking at you like you are that creep. You are a fucking monster. Nobody's ever going to look at you the same. Nobody's going to want to be around you. Nobody's going to want to do business with you. Nobody's going to want to do any type of investing in you whatsoever, because you're going to always be that guy that everyone said was this way and you really wasn't. So let me get this straight. It's okay to put something on somebody else's name that ain't true and they get away with it. It's okay to send somebody off to prison for something they didn't do. It's all right to fund the lifestyle of a woman who is protecting another woman who tried to injure you. It's okay. Sisterhood is okay when it's convenient. KLAY Thompson. Highly doubt you ever see this video. However, I want you to think about something for a second. See, you're in the spotlight and you have 1 million people watching you. And on top of that, you have to be political. You can't say the type of shit that I would say or Charleston White would say or somebody like that, because that's going to fuck with your endorsements, and we can't mess with the money. Real hardcore fans and people who really rock with you because you're transparent and honest and humble, and you've gone through hell and high water to obtain the success that you have, they will make sure that you are straight even when everybody else say fuck you and turn their back on you. But you're not in that space. You're not going to risk it. I want to say this to you because for whatever reason, NBA players, NFL players, y'all fucking suck. Y'all are horrible at choosing your wives and all that shit. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be doing. Hell, I don't know what the hell you be doing. Y'all niggas be married for 2 years, 6 months, 3 days, 24 hours, 5 minutes, 64 seconds. Y'all done went to Mexico. Y'all done went to Bermuda. You done took pictures on jet skis. Y'all drinking mocha lattes, putting all these pictures up. Everybody's like, oh, they cute. Ooh. And then you turn on TMZ, you turn on Instagram, 5 minutes later, they're getting divorced. They're splitting up. Such and such was fucking such and such. He was having an affair with such and such all the time. It's the same shit over and over and over again. Y'all don't know how to pick women. Then you got people like Shannon Sharp start talking about relationships. You got a podcast, so a very successful one, by the way. You talking about relationships, my G, but you out here getting your legs arched up in the air. You letting the old girl eat your ass and all that weird shit. You got the nerve to get up here on the camera and try to tell somebody about a relationship or how to what? This is the shit that people don't be wanting to talk about though. And I think his show is entertaining for what it's worth. He has the guest and the people on the show that make it what it is. But for the most part, y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing. In all reality, Shannon, you should still be married. Tom Brady should still be married. Travis Hunter is not going to be married very long. That shit is not going to last more than 3 years. I give it 2 to 3 years max. You see what happened with Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates. These people don't know what the hell they doing. I find it hilarious. Hear me out. You're rich. You're wealthy. You don't have to work. You don't have to worry about regular people shit. You don't have to deal with the shit that we deal with on a regular basis. Our paychecks be gone as soon as our check come. I don't have to worry about that. You found a way to capitalize off of your talents and use that to get you in bigger doors, making sure that your family and your generations to come will never have to suffer or worry about the same things. But y'all still fucking suck at picking. You can't pick cotton, my nigga. If picking cotton was picking a relationship, y'all would never survive in the fields. Sorry, I'm not trying to sound racist or nothing like that. I'm just trying to paint a picture. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing. The things that you're going after are so superficial and so secular that is evident. And Megan Thee Stallion has done some things that I can forgive you, but once you've crossed me in the way that she's crossed Tory Lanez, to everybody who has followed this story, for everybody who has commented, for everybody who has had arguments in a barbershop or on Twitter or wherever, for everybody who has went back and forth over this case. Once you see something like that, once you see a person in a certain light like that, there is no going back. I could never, ever move any way with you. I would never do business with you. I would never introduce you to anybody in my circle. I would never put myself in a position to be vulnerable around you. I would keep you at a arm's distance. I won't hate you. I'll never have hate in my heart for no man or woman. But to even conceive sharing my body, my spiritual essence with a woman who was willing to throw another man's life away. She don't even give a shit. She's sticking to the story. Accountability. Bro, look. I asked the question, right? Nobody answered the shit. No woman. The question was directly towards women. I asked, give me one red flag about you that would hold you accountable. Guess what? No woman answered. Not a single one. Shocker.
How dare you?
I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I never would have guessed. Yeah. If you're so upstanding and you're independent and you don't need men and you're strong and you're smart and you're funny and you bring the table and you bring all of this good stuff to everybody in the world and you're a philanthropist and you can flip eggs and pancakes and drive at the same time and you can babysit and suck dick and do all this shit, and if you can do all that, why you can't answer the fucking question? Why couldn't you answer one simple question? Oh, that's right. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't run men away. You've never gotten people in fights that started with you running your mouth, being sassy, not knowing how to use your vocabulary properly. You've never set somebody up to get robbed or drugged. We've never seen stories or cases like that. Oh, right, yeah, all right. This woman stripped a man of his life for 4 years. He gets stabbed up in jail fighting for his life. They're trying to get him out of jail. Nobody seems to care about that shit anymore, but a few people I see still saying free Tory Lanez. But the reason why I have to be as thorough with this as possible is because KLAY Thompson, do you not know the history? Are you unfamiliar with the backstory? Is that what that is? Do you know what this type of woman does to a person?
How's your day going?
Oh, not too bad. How you doing?
Awful.
Awful?
As always.
Why are you doing awful?
My girlfriend just dumped me.
Well, yeah, let me go grab something real quick, okay?
You want to?
Yeah.
Are you gonna come back?
Probably not.
Alright.
Yeah. That's what you get. Men be fucking crashing out over these bras, man. And I'm not saying woman in the world is fucking devious. I'm not saying every woman in the world is evil, but ladies, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know one of them. You've been friends with one of them. You've hung with them. You probably slept with them too. Oh, but y'all don't want to talk about that.
To protect the sheep, you got to catch the wolf, and it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. You understand?
You know these type of women, yet and still you'll defend them to the very end. And on top of that, you won't speak up when you need to speak up. So when the dudes speak up on it, it's a problem. If I'm in the NBA or if I am in any type of position where I made it, hold on. Let's go into a dream sequence real quick. Nobody fucks with me. Nobody likes what I'm doing. Nobody likes my content. Nobody likes my charm, my charisma. Nobody likes the way I edit. Nobody likes the way that I approach conversations. Everybody is like, you suck. I'm a fresh, brand new content creator. I'm just brand new to the internet. I'm brand new to the camera. I'm brand new to uploading, etc., etc., etc. I got one subscriber. I got one follower. That one follower is the only person that sees any value in anything that I'm doing. But I believe in myself. I'm like, man, you know what? I can't rely on the opinions of everybody. I can't rely on you to believe in me. I gotta believe in me. I gotta do the work. I can't give up on me. I can't let you tell me or dictate what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. I have to do this. I have to build from the bottom all the way up. I gotta lock in. I gotta close the doors on fake ass friends and all that shit. I got to disappear. I got to train my mind and my muscles, and I got to go in here and invest in myself. Nobody else wants to. Nobody else believes in it. Nobody else sees the vision but you. So I go ahead. I lock in. I go ghost. I disappear. What am I doing? I'm silent. All of my naysayers went on with their life, fucking, sucking, soul searching, sucking the joy and the life out of other unsuspecting idiots who think that they're there for a good reason when they're not really there for the reasons that they think they are. I done walked away from all of you, or you walked away from me because I wasn't any benefit to you. I wasn't bringing in money. I wasn't bringing in fun. I wasn't bringing in entertainment to you. So you stepped the fuck off and you went to go with somebody who could provide you that temporary hit that you needed at the moment. Cool. No sweat off my back. I got that one. Cool. All right. No doubt. I started doing the work. I started getting more creative. Started experimenting. I started, doing all of these different things. You know what I'm saying? And for the first couple weeks and months, you still hitting the wall, you still frustrated. It's like, fuck, man, I'm not seeing any results. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting any type of acknowledgement on anything I'm doing. Damn, what am I doing wrong? Like I'm really, really putting in the effort here. What is going on? What am I not doing? But you don't have distractions. You don't have fake ass people around you trying to sabotage you or delay your process. So you stay locked in because you don't have multiple voices in your ear telling you give up, stop. Why don't you just go ahead and do something else? You stay focused. So I'm like, all right, shit, fuck it. I love what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing it regardless. I keep doing it until you crack the code. And slowly but surely, the people who resonate with what you got to say begin to come around. They just like shit. I feel, bro. I've been there. I know exactly what he's talking about. I've been and you reach the people that you're supposed to reach slowly but surely. Consistency, persistence, not giving a fuck about whether or not another person approves of it or not. The one thing that always defeats a person's growth is doubt and the opinions of others. Fast forward, you make it. People appreciate you for who you are and not what you are aesthetically appearing to look like. They enjoy real, they enjoy substance. Like if I watch battle rap, love it. I enjoy bars and all that, but I need substance. We need more substance. You start to reach and climb to that level of success. That girl you had a crush on, them dudes you thought was your friends, all of them had long gone. Because quite frankly, they didn't think you was going to amount to shit anyway. You finally get to where you want to be at. You think that after all of the crap that I have to endure to get to where I'm at, I'm about to let someone like Megan Thee Stallion ruin my purpose or throw me off my game. Yes, marriage should be on everybody's itinerary. Maybe not everyone's, but it's on a large majority of people. Family, all that. At this age, I'm not about to sit here and risk everything that I accomplished on something temporary. Let's be completely blunt. Megan Thee Stallion, I'd crack. I wouldn't marry you. I wouldn't even date you. When I look at a lot of these modern women, the way they talk and act, and I go back and revisit the timestamps in which I witnessed conversations that you so willingly put on social media to highlight how you finessed a dude or how you got caught with one dude bent over on the phone while your man was talking to you, concerned about. Once I see that shit, you will forever be exactly what you presented. You will not, and I repeat, you will not be the demon that comes rob, kill, and destroy me. Hell with that. And I find it disrespectful to the Black community. I find it disrespectful to the culture itself that someone in her position is a representation of Black women. I find it weird that a brother like KLAY Thompson, knowing her history, would still go down the road that he did with her. How am I supposed to look at you like you solid, but you're dealing with someone who clearly showed that she will throw anybody under the bus? If she's willing to lie on this nigga and get him arrested and put him behind bars, you don't think for a second that she won't turn on you, sir? Oh, you got a 30, 40, $50,000 watch. Oh, y'all train together. Y'all work out together and all that, huh? Is that what that is? Y'all best friends? Y'all exercise. Y'all go running together. Right. Okay.
Do they got the what's the name for the expeditions?
What?
Do they got the fanatic with the things in the back?
Hey, that's all I hear. Whenever I hear women like her talk, or I hear women like her on social media, that's all I hear. I don't know what you just talking this dumb, random, unnecessary bullshit. Lady, you are not perfect. You are flawed. You have skeletons, demons. You have unanswered exorcisms that need to be practiced. You told the world for consistent years that he shot you, that you were scared for your life. Forensic evidence has proved that you are a fucking liar.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
You're a liar. I'm not about to go out here and go on with my life knowing damn well that you just sat up here and got an innocent man locked up, and I'm supposed to treat you like a black queen. I'm supposed to give you the same respect as a black queen, and I'm supposed to protect black women. Clearly, you don't give a shit about protecting black men. Never heard men say black women don't like to protect black men. Black women hate black men. Y'all have never heard that before? You think that's a joke? Is it funny? Is it something to laugh at? Is it something to scoff at? Am I making this up? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's dive a little deeper. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Without the audio. Hold on. Hold up. Megan. Matter of fact, Klay Thompson. I want to say this. You don't have no discernment. And I can understand if it's because you just didn't have the right people around you to tell you what women with morals and standards look like. A woman of God will never do what she did to that dude. A woman of God will never have a Rolodex full of numbers disguised as doctors when they're really fucking dudes that she's fucking on the side. A woman of God is not going to get on the internet and trash a black man. A woman of God is not going to get on the internet and repost and share receipts of conversations to humiliate you and talk about your penis size and all. Black women who are upstanding black women do not have a bias when it comes to right and wrong. If a woman is wrong, she's going to hold her wrong. If a black man is wrong, she's going to hold him accountable all across the board. There is no in betweens. There are no gray areas with right and wrong. But y'all want to keep on picking sides and pick and choose who you want to side with and who is correct and who. Right. Right. Let me see something. Let me see something. A lot of these people be saying some of the most ridiculous shit in the world. But this one right here in particular, I want to address personally. I don't know where he got this from. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Let's cook. It's Sunday. We about to start the week off. I just want to get this shit off my chest. I'm not going to talk about this again. Klay Thompson, if you want to keep on fucking around with that chick, that's on you, sir. Do your thing, brother. But you've been warned. You've been warned. Most of us have been warned about the type of people that we deal with, but we don't listen. It ain't got nothing to do with your upbringing and what neighborhood you're from, because you could have grown and been born in some of the harshest conditions and still come out a better version of what they wanted you to be. That's an excuse. You decide to be hood and ghetto and all that. That's your choice. Let me bring this on the screen real quick. This is the problem. This is absolutely the problem.
Woman, I'm gonna say this once. I ain't gonna say it again. Stop protecting black men. Stop lying to protect black men. Stop covering up for black men. Stop. If the cops ask what happened, tell them the truth. Don't be like you fell and hurt your shoulder on the wall and anything like that. If your man take a pew pew and he busts at your foot, tell him the truth. Don't lie. Do not lie. Stop covering for black men. Stop trying to protect us. Just stop. Because when y'all lie for us and try to protect us, you still get crucified. So stop doing it. Let men defend for themselves. Time for y'all to take a seat. Because even when y'all try to protect us, they still come out and talk bad about you. When you lie and cover for us, these people, these men, will still come out and say, oh, she lied. Yeah, she lied to protect.
Let's be clear. The men that he's referring to being protected by these women are the type of men that these women are attracted to. Them dudes that be whooping y'all ass and choking you, doing sex and all that shit. That's who he's talking about. Pookie and Ray Ray. That's who they protect. They protect the ones that's already doing harm to the community. When it comes to the innocent dude, the good guy, the guy who's trying to be on the upright and do things the right way, and he's speaking on shit that really matters, ain't nobody around. Not a single soul. What do you think a lot of these conversations are about? You think people are just wasting their breath up here when they try to correct with love? When they're trying to warn you, when they're saying, look, they look good, but the packaging ain't always what the content is or what it reflects. There's a billion attractive women in the world. Does that mean that they're marriage material? Does that mean just because they're beautiful or they're attractive, does that negate the fact that there is some flaws in their infrastructure, their vessel, their very core? So, Mr. Thompson, I gave a whole story about starting from nowhere and making it to something. And I used that story to say this. You went through all of this to build a brand, to end up dealing with someone who was being sued and for falsely accusing someone of a crime that they didn't commit. I don't know about anybody else. I can't let that shit slide. I can't. Now look, I'm very fair. If this woman was clean, she didn't have that type of blood on her hands, maybe she, she lied here and there. Maybe she had some speeding tickets. Maybe she ain't got the greatest relationship with her family and like little shit like that. That no sweat. I can work with that. But things like falsely accusing someone of a crime, nah. No, I'm not doing it. No bueno. The line has to be drawn somewhere. And sir, I want you to understand, I would love for everybody to find their person. But only if that person was divinely created for you. If that man or that woman was put in the path that you're going in and God said, oh, this is exactly what you needed. I got you covered. Cool. I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about this. I couldn't do it. It's hard for me to believe with all of the news, with all of the reports that has come out on this. You've never seen anything about it. You don't know anything about it. And if you've seen it and you're ignoring it, that's even worse. So, to the people that are watching, let me ask you a question. Your spouse falsely accused someone of rape. They went to jail. They had to sit down for something they didn't do. You find out that they were lied on. Matter of fact, scratch that. The person that you are dating is responsible for another person being in that situation. I got my words mixed up. Would you still entertain them? Would you walk down the aisle with them? Would you have children with them? Would you trust them around your friends and family? I know it's controversial. I know. The way I'm looking at it is you got too much to lose. That's a gamble that I'm not willing to make. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't afford that. So something goes wrong between me and you. You conjure up this scheme to get me X'd out. Rest in peace to Merlin Santana, by the way. He was an innocent bystander. in a situation that was out of his control. The manipulation tactics that women utilize to get their just due or their revenge, I don't want to be a part of it. Would you invest? Would you put yourself in a position to lay down next to somebody knowing all the facts? I pull up 3 different stories for you. All of them prove that they're a liar. You still gonna lay next to them? You still gonna give them all your heart and soul? They threatening to do things to another person because they want to force them to watch them get fucked in the back of a car. We need to get back to a day and age where morals, principles, and all of that good stuff is reinforced and it is actually being practiced. Nobody wants to be with someone who is spiritually on the fence about their walk. Do you want God or don't you? Are you worldly or aren't you? Are you for me or are you against me? Are you feminine or are you masculine? Are you about building a business, a household, a nuclear home, or are you trying to remain in the street, fucking and sucking everything that you want, going against the grain, doing the things that you carnally desire to do, but you are too afraid to be vocal about it openly because you know it's going to make you look a certain way to the women and the men out there. So you try to propagate and make this thing look like it's something. No. Most of us are already done. We've checked out. We see what it is. We know what's going on. And Megan, you might have been able to pull a wool over his eyes, but you're not pulling one over mine and a majority. This has nothing to do with their relationship. Oh man, you always trying to be negative about somebody's relationship. You don't want to see nobody happy. You always. I'm practical. I'm realistic. You can see a mile away that some of these relationships ain't gonna last or work. Why? Because it's not the outer appearance, it's not the money, it's the person, it's the character. How do you talk to your friends and family? Are you respectful? Do you know how to communicate? Are you a defensive listener? Are you combative? Are you controlling? Are you the one trying to wear the pants in the relationship? Are you a dictator? Do you step in your roles here and there when you feel like it? Are you overly emotional? Do you not know how to practice discipline? It's stuff like that that I care about. And that's what I want to highlight here. I said it as much as I could throughout this entire stream, especially at the beginning. I emphasized you like who you like, you date who you date. Love has no boundaries. Love does not stop at you got to be 6, 7, 500 pounds, and it does not have a limitation on it. Y'all put limitations on love. Y'all put limitations on who you're supposed to be fond of and attract. Y'all do that. God don't do that to us. I say all that to say, Clay Thomas, good luck. I wish you the best. Megan Thee Stallion, this is what I want to say to you specifically, because you're the one that has to live with this. And nobody has ever said this to you before, but I'm going to be the one to say it to you. You know what you did. You know what you did, how you did it. You know why you did it. you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be happy with KLAY Thompson. You're never going to be happy with any other man. Not in the ways that you think you're going to be. Because what you did was you falsely accused a man of something that he didn't do. He tried to protect you. He tried to de-escalate a situation. And what you decided to do out of your feelings and emotions was to reverse Uno, play the I'm a woman card. I'm dainty, I'm frail, I'm black. We're always the victim. And you decided black men always get targeted and always get blamed for this shit. So I'm going to put it on him. And even though she crossed me, she is a woman and she's black. And my friend, regardless of how erratically retarded that logic is, and you decided that you were going to put this on him, robbing him of years of his life. That is a different level of evil. That's a different level of selfishness. That is a different level of lack of empathy. I wouldn't do nothing like that to my worst enemy. That's crazy to me. And as long as you are living in that lie, that you convince yourself that it's true, as long as you live in that, you're always going to be haunted by it. It's going to eat you alive. Sure, you're going to go on dates. You're going to fly everywhere in the world. You're still going to get your tours and all. But guess what? The fans, the real ones, the ones that respect and still have some level of decency in this world, they're going to continue to hold you accountable for what you did. Your conscience is never going to let you rest. You're always going to have trust issues. You're always going to be looking over your shoulder. What happened to him because of your friend and you're always going to be waiting on that same thing to happen to you. Or it's going to be a different level of punishment. It never fails. So the only way I see you getting any type of redemption from this is if you fess up, you get this shit off your chest, come clean, release all of it. You're a woman, right? You're a grown woman. Y'all say it and swear it all up and down. Y'all grown women. You're a grown woman. All right. You grown. Go ahead to the court. Go ahead to the lawyers, the judges. Go to whoever you need to go to and tell them what really happened. Let them know that you lied. Let them know all this was something else and he shouldn't be in there. Let him go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it.
What's the goddamn button?
I dare you. I mean, y'all, you swear up and down that you that. You're not going to do that though. So what's going to happen is you're going to keep going on with this lie. It's going to keep eating at you. And if Tory Lanez gets out, when hopefully, and the evidence is admitted and accepted And the right people make these motherfuckers stand on principle and do what they're supposed to be doing. If he gets out and all of that falls in the full circle, you ain't gonna have no other choice. You can lie and lie and lie and lie all you want. Karma spins the block on everybody, including you. So good luck with that. Enjoy it while you can. Clay Thompson, my apologies. You got to be the biggest idiot. Well, you're not a bigger idiot than Travis Hunter, but you're pretty dumb. Nobody with a rational working brain would ever settle with that. Hell no. Hell no. Hold her accountable. Y'all out here talking about, oh, it's cute, it's adorable, I wish them the best. How can you hold up. How can you expect a healthy relationship to blossom out of something that was birthed out of damnation? That's like a nigga is fucking a dude girl. The dude was loyal to the girl. The side nigga ends up taking the girl from the faithful dude. The woman that cheated on the good guy thinks that it's going to be better with the side dude. That shit don't make no sense to me at all. Where do y'all logic be at with that? I've never seen that scenario work out or benefit anybody. I've never seen that. Good luck. Good luck. And like, I honestly, what I would honestly like, to be fair, my closing remarks. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. My closing remarks. Megan, what I would love to happen is you confess, you make atonement, and you actually learn from your mistake, from your decision. And in your atonement, you do everything within your power to be a better version of who this woman is, because the woman that I'm looking at right now is not deserving of a husband. The woman that I'm looking at now is not deserving of the love and admiration of millions of women and men in the world. The woman that you're representing now does not deserve the type of support that you get. People are blinded by your ass and your thighs and the circumference of your hip to waist proportions and all that. I would love to see you be held accountable. I would love for you to hold yourself accountable first, and then I would also love to see you go through the process of proving that you're really sorrowful for the choices that you have made. Unfortunately, like most women, accountability is just lacking in a lot of y'all. I hope you make it there one day. Me not being perfect and I fuck up every day, I understand how important atonement is. I gotta atone right now as we speak. I gotta fight harder against myself than I gotta do the world. My demons ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. My sins and all the things that I've done has nothing to do with no one else but me. I got a war with myself and win that war and hold myself accountable for what I caused to myself. And you're going to have to do the same. The question is, are you really up for it? Are you willing to do it? Or are you just going to continue this facade like you're just perfect and you are innocent? I guess we'll see. Shout out to the 36, 37 people that pulled up in the building. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm glad y'all got a chance to hang out with me today. You see the bar at the bottom of the screen. All my tags. If you want to support, the algorithm is my main attention and my main focus. So anything to get the algorithm's attention, that's all I ask. I don't need a single dime from nobody. You do what you do out of your own kindness of your heart. I want the algorithm's attention, because if I get the algorithm's attention, then I can reach the people that I need to reach. Not the ones that's been force fed to me, but the actual people that I am supposed to be talking with. The ones that's willing to listen, that are not impatient. Them people. Outside of that, long week ahead. I'm going to get back in this lab, get my schedule straight, Lord willing. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Link is in my bio on all accounts. Tap in. If you got questions, comments, topics, hit me up. I'm out. Appreciate y'all for hanging out.